Este programa contém material adulto que pode ser inadequado para alguns
Salve
espectadores.
galera, sejam muito bem-vindos ao meu canal de gameplay jogos para PC. Quem está falando aqui é o Micael, mas pode me chamar de Micas. E hoje a gente vai jogar mais um FPS. Lembrando que tem playlist no canal, eu vou colocar esse jogo na playlist de FPS. Eu acho que é uma das maiores playlists que a gente tem bastante jogo de tiro. Se você é um cara que gosta dessa categoria, seja muito mais que bem-vindo no meu canal e dê uma olhada na playlist, você vai curtir, tá? Hoje a gente vai jogar Call of Duty Juarez. Agora eu vou ficar devendo qual que é o... Ah, é o Gunslinger. Gunslinger. Já é um jogo antigo, mas como eu não joguei ainda, na época eu não tinha jogado, né? Eu sempre tive vontade, eu joguei acho que um jogo Juarez, mas eu não lembro qual Call of Duty Juarez que eu joguei. E eu acho que o jogo travou. Eu acho que meu PC travou. Travou, certeza. Calma aí. Abra-te, não trava-te. Aqui é sem edição, a gente vai fazer as primeiras impressões do jogo. Aqui travou, passou. Os meninos vão ver no meio da... Não sei se o jogo é difícil, então a gente vai jogar no mais facinho, tá? Vamos ver aqui... Ah, tá bonita essa HUD aqui no jogo, gostei. Tem options. Story, Arcade e Duels. Story. Normal. Nossa, não tem nem easy. É só normal, hard e True Cowboy. Trau. Cheguemos na cidade. Cidade vazia. O desrespeito foi implantado.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe
Você
so.
tem
I haven't been here in many years.
chapéu da hora.
Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed.
Saber recarregar na hora certa.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Bom papo sucinto. Bom, em questão de computador, tá puxando bem pouco aí. 50% da placa de vídeo e 50% do processador. Eles estão tudo na temperatura de 60 graus. Nenhum de memória que tira. Que puxa, né? VRAM 2 tá puxando. E o FPS tá oscilando aqui entre 32 e 100. Nossa, de 400 e pouco. Vou ver na hora da gameplay.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Pô, podia ter uma legendinha em português, hein, Manão?
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Who's that? Is he with us?
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Fire at will! Spread out, goddammit! Come on! Get them from the left!
They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it. So that's just what I did.
We have one behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Where'd he come from?
Caralho, estrada, velho.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
I'll do you myself!
Watch out! He's one of them!
God damn it, he's right behind us!
2 points. Driver.
Where the hell's Garrett? Never around when you need it! Come on!
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Where'd he come from?
Tá por aqui mesmo.
You ain't going nowhere!
Let's do this!
reach the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiot!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
I'm putting you down!
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave. And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Bolton.
How about that? Huh? You like that?
Kills, 21.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
I think I got one!
That's when Charlie got hit. "You're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side!"
Show yourself, coward!
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then. Many would have fled in that place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack
Caralho,
is
foda, hein?
joshing with you.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
Face me, you coward! Shoot, I dare you! You won't need it, Jack.
Cadê?
You can't get me.
Ó, o cara tá de escudo. O escudo vai tá com buraco no escudo, porra.
You were heading for the barn.
Gonna make you bleed. Oh!
Making my way past the castle of fallen cold.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Legal, o sistema de upar as armas é bem rápido.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Eu pensei que a vida era ali, mas era XP, na real.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Pra mim aqui do mato.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Tô contando história. Ó o xerife. Bonitão.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake. And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. Stepped inside, and bam! Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice.
As novels inventam histórias sobre ele.
Go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Continuar, mapa 2. Vamos ver qual que é o nível de dificuldade, o grau de...
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah.
Como é que fui preso? Espero que vocês estejam gostando aí no canal. Lembrando que aqui é primeiras impressões, então não tem edição nem nada, mas se
It's
vocês quiserem ver
important
vídeo
to
editado,
know
só
that I was
procurar
only
programa
riding
amarelo,
with
tá?
Billy so
Quando
I could
ele é
find the
verde,
bastard I was
edição é
after.
sem edição nenhuma. Tô preso, porra.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Chegar perto pra matar.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Son of a bitch! Jim Bell!
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for it.
Can't let the kid get away!
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape?
Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
Can't have gotten far! Gotta be around here somewhere! And he broke out of jail!
Violence is not the answer.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Where'd he get you? You!
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Ai! Viu?
We can take him!
Tô em cima.
Hey! I'll flank him!
somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
I'll flank it! Get your headstone!
There's children here.
Stop it!
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
We're gonna be deep shit when Jack gets back! Now you're pissing me off! Can't hide forever! I'm here! Surrender yourself! Okay, now you're really pissing me off!
Innocent people.
That town's going to hell in a handbasket!
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Era A, eu apertei D.
There he is!
Aí errei, ó.
Beg for decency?
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one could put a price on my head.
Caralho!
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No. They all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
Don't let him get away! Stop him!
Nossa, muita gente.
Kill him! We can take him!
Sentado.
We're gonna be in deep shit when Jack gets back! Get out here! Let him get away!
Murder! Onde eu tô tomando tiro? Vou subtraindo esse caralho. Tá todo mundo lá em cima, só eu tô tomando tiro lá de baixo. Vou equilibrar as coisas. Ah! Os caras estão de sniper, velho. Toma. Toma.
We're gonna be in deep shit when Jack
trás que eu não entendo, velho.
Don't let him get away. I think
Ali,
he's
ó.
scared.
Morreu.
Stop him!
Deixa atrás ali. Esse cara é teimoso, hein, velho. Eu não nem fudendo pra ele tá atrás. Ei, o cara que tá atrás não é ratinho, é pau, velho.
We can take him!
Esse cara é mortal.
We're gonna be in deep shit with that.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Embora. Vou cuspir de zero.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day.
Hey!
Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later. So his escape
Da hora, guys.
was
Da hora
all for
joguinho,
naught
mano.
anyway.
Interessante, mano. Nunca tinha jogado. O cara Juarez jogou uma
where'd
vez
you
a
go
casa do
after
Gravo, mas não
Lincoln?
foi esse, foi um outro.
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
Vamos
The
finalizar a
Mexican
gameplay
Rurales?
aqui, só pra conhecer esse mapa aqui. Eu não vou fazer ele inteiro, não. Só pra conhecer o comecinho dele. Mas é isso, queria agradecer vocês aí que estão comparecendo no canal. Lembrando que o canal é de análises, primeiras impressões. Então, e eu faço gameplays também. As gameplays eu faço menores pra não ficar muito chato, tá ligado?
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after.
Ó,
The
tiroteio,
aforementioned
mano.
Mr. Ringo. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
É de caralho, de hombre.
I did my best to help those poor bastards.
Usou aqui, ó. Fez o soco da raiva, meu irmão.
Moments later, the attackers were dead,
Perdão.
and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None.
None.
It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often do. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Hard to hit a moving target.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
Interessante. Meteu uma legendinha em português aí, não. Nem legenda, mete alguma dublagem, pô.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Da hora. Tô curtindo, Dan. Interessante.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Ficou sem bala, ixi. Eita, metralhadora alemã, hein? Cara desse, seu velho bandido, caralho.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him
que caralho! Forte, mano.
But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
contraption jammed again.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Mano, o velho não tem cabeça, mano. É o velho sem cabeça, mano. Filho da puta, cara. Já sei o que eu vou fazer. Eu vou guardar essa granada. Chupa, velho. Chupa. Chupa isso aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. Toma.
Show yourself. What I ever do to you?
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their
É
father's
isso aí,
life that day.
guys. Da hora o joguinho, mano. Curti de verdade, velho. Sem maldade. Muito melhor que muitos Call of Duty aí, viu? Vou falar pra tu. Jogo pra você jogar uma tarde só. Se tiver aí no Game Pass, se tiver no PS Plus, algum plano que você tiver pago. Ou se quiser pegar a versão Jack também, tá aí, mano. Curti. Call of Duty, mais um joguinho aí no canal. Vou deixar na playlist de FPS. E lembrando que esse vídeo aqui é só primeiras impressões. Então é coelhinho verde nele, tá? Qualquer coisa me dá um toque aí que eu respondo vocês. Eu vou indo nessa. Forte abraço pra todos e falou, rap!